College basketball has been forever changed due to an NBA rule that was placed in 2006 that won't allow student athletes from high school to enter in the league until they've been a year removed from high school to be eligible. Due to the circumstance, there has been a new era of student athletes that come through the college ranks that play for a year and then leave the NBA. But with basketball being such a sport that relies on continuity, you cannot win with freshman athletes who have yet to become acquainted with a higher level of basketball, right? Well, that seemed to be correct until John Calipari, head coach of the University of Kentucky, won a national championship in 2012 while basing his recruiting style around the one and done student athletes. Proved that the best way to build a roster is to recruit the best athletes, regardless if they're only going to be in your system for a year, and then coach them to play as a team. This will put a college basketball team in the best position to win championships while also allowing the athletes to flourish by competing against the best daily, and will also give the student athlete an options for their future. Now, before the NBA rule that was enacted in 2006 that states the player needs to be a year removed from high school before entering the draft, college basketball rosters were dominated by upperclassmen who have developed their skills over time. Now that the rule is in place, it makes the student athletes who would have otherwise entered the NBA draft right out of high school go to college for a year. The effect it has in college is that the traditional team with the 4-year players has changed to more lean on the most talented freshmen coming out of high school. Now, there has been some controversy come into play that says you cannot win championships with freshman talent and that you have to build a team around cohesiveness, which typically comes from playing with teammates for over time, even years. However, with John Calipari winning the national championship in 2002, well, 12, it quickly diminished any question that freshmen could not win together as he had 3 freshman starters in the lineup. So this argument has been since nullified. Now that he has won, people have looked at the history of the one and done student athlete. I want to know, other than winning right away, how does this actually help the student athlete? Well, the one and done student athlete typically flourishes in a system that allows them to continuously compete against the best day in and day out. When talking about the ability to play in the NBA, players have to be ready to play against the biggest and best talent from around the world. When a student has the ultimate goal of making it to the NBA, they want to know that they will be ready to compete. And again, due to the rule that was set in 2006, they now have somewhere to play where it's the best against the best, day in and day out. Now, the system that Calipari incorporates allows each player to utilize one another to become more effective. With recruiting the players, he lets them know right away that being in this system of the best talent in the country, they will not score as much. However, being with these best players, they will learn more of a pro-style offense that gets them better in position to become a better NBA prospect. Players are also given options for their future by being a one and done athlete as well. So while most overall recruits have the ultimate goal of becoming an NBA player, the reality is that they will always have the option to stay in school regardless if they're going to be a draft pick or not. Typically, if they feel that their draft stock is not high enough or could improve if they wait a year, they will decide to stay at Kentucky or, for that matter, any other college that decides to use that recruiting style. For instance, Terrence Jones of Kentucky was considered a lower first round draft pick, maybe even second round draft pick when he was a freshman. But knowing that he has the ability and could improve his skills over time, he decided to stay at Kentucky for another year. This decision improved his draft stock as well as made him more of a leader on that championship team back in 2012 and actually put him in a position physically and financially in a better position because when you're a higher draft pick, you receive more money. The one and done recruiting has been scrutinized by the traditional basketball programs. But John Calipari has proven over the past 5 years at the University of Kentucky that players can flourish in a system where the best players are recruited regardless of age or experience. One and done system will put a college basketball team in the best position to win championships, as well as allow the student athletes to flourish and become more NBA ready by competing against the best day in and day out. And it will also give them an option if they want to stay for a year or two. So with modern day college basketball, the best way to build a roster is to recruit the best athletes, regardless if they're considered to be a one and done recruit. Well, there are a lot of doubters of the way of this recruiting process. It has helped at least one coach, John Calipari, won a national championship. And according to Mike Lepresti of USA Today, in an article he posted back in April of 2011, Coach Calipari actually refutes that the process is solely provide the athletes a ticket to the NBA. Says that John Calipari told him it's not that he wants to get them to the pros, it's that he wants the students to reach their dreams.